Welcome back to Good Day. So it's a happy and a sad week here at WTOL 11.
Yeah, this man's appearance on Good Day this morning starts a week-long celebration of his tenure here, and he's retiring. Dan Cummins is with us this morning bright and early. Thanks for waking up with us, Dan.
It's good to be here. It's so weird to be on the other side, not asking the questions and things like that.
Yeah, well, we want to hear from you because you've got, what, 5 days?
My last show is Friday at 4 o'clock with you and I.
Yeah.
Can't believe
So,
that.
when did you first start working here?
My career began in April of 1980.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I came to Toledo in August of 80.
Okay.
I got out of college, and then I started my first job April of 76.
Okay.
So I hit 50 years in television this past April. I worked in Peoria. My first job was film processor. Back in the day,
When they
shot
film.
16 millimeter film, and the photographers would shoot the film, come back, and I was the guy that would put them through and run it through these baths and develop it, and then turn it over. They would edit it. I became a news photographer myself.
Okay.
Then I was a weekend sports guy after a few months there. That's what I had started out wanting to do. And then I came to Toledo in 1980 as a weekend sports person with Doris Tabner. He was a sports director for many, many years. There was Jeff Heitz. But yeah, it's gone by in a flash.
Yeah.
Life, people tell you life goes by in a flash. It's really true. It has gone by so quickly. And here I am. I'm turning 72 on Wednesday, and I that just seemed a perfect week to do it. I turned 72. Call it quits.
Yeah. So are you excited? I know that you love to work and you've always loved to be here. What finally made you say, okay, it's time?
I'm 72.
Yeah.
It's just time.
Yeah.
You know, Barb and I have been married almost 24 years, and she's been retired 5 years.
Yeah.
So
she's like, come on.
I know, and I want to spend time with her. I'm just she makes me so happy, and I just want to be with my wife, spend more time with her. I'll have to give her space.
After she's going to be like,
What is going on?
You got to get out of here.
You got to go somewhere.
You
but,
gotta go.
just love being together. But yeah, I'm going to play more golf. I want to work out a lot more because I'll have a lot of time. I love to read, and I haven't had time to do a lot of reading, but I try to make a little bit of time for it. And I want to binge watch Band of Brothers and Masters of the Air and the Pacific. There's a lot of great...
You've got a lot in your playlist.
As long as I get my workouts in, I don't mind watching a little TV.
Yeah. You want, as you said, you want to stay physically active because that is part of the reason why you have worked all of these years. Keep going.
Yeah, and I as you complain about, I have a pretty good diet too. I eat pretty well.
He doesn't eat any of the garbage food that the rest of us like to eat.
Oris Tabner right
Dan.
there. I came here and worked with him for 13, 14 years. Yeah.
So what's it like kind of going down memory lane, especially all this upcoming week, seeing these pictures, seeing these videos? What's it like seeing young Dan back
You mean like watching yourself age?
No.
Through the years.
Just the memories of it. Like
It was funny because when I was in Peoria and I was on television, I always looked very young for my age.
I feel that.
And yeah, and so in about 78, I grew a mustache, so I look older.
Yeah.
Well, then when I got the job here, I came out here, I was then 24, and I asked the news director, so are you okay if I shave the mustache? She goes, yes, please.
Please get rid of it.
So I reached a point where I no longer looked 15 anymore. And so then once I became an adult looking person, I didn't need the facial hair.
Well, you've seen a lot of change through the business and everything too. And first, as you worked sports a long time, and then moved over to news.
In the mid 70s, television was all men, and they tried to suddenly infuse women into the business. Well, the women we worked with, I was a news photographer. I would work with a reporter who was female. All the women were models. They were models that went to television, and they didn't know the journalism bit.
Okay.
But I had gone to college with some really good female journalists, and they went on to have good careers.
Yeah.
So fast forward to the 80s and the 90s, really good women journalists come into the business, and now it's a 50-50 playing field. Some really good women out there anchoring, more women, no longer the weather bimbo. The women really know their business. They're meteorologists, and that's been a big difference. Technology.
Dan gets a little frustrated sometimes.
Oh, I don't do technology.
With the technology.
No.
But the cameras have come a long way, though.
It's fun hearing you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So early in my
gets mad
career,
about
we
stuff.
shot 60mm film. Then we went, my first live shot was when I came to Toledo.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We didn't have lives back in Peoria. Now, of course, they do. But then the satellite technology, and now that's even old stuff.
True.
Yeah. So we wanted to put you to the test.
Oh, boy.
We're going to quiz Dan this morning. A little WTOL 11 trivia.
Okay.
These are kind of hard
He's not
questions.
excited
I'm not gonna
about
lie.
this. All
Dan,
right.
Question number 1. What year did WTOL 11 first sign on the air? Do any of those?
58.
You're right. Good job. Okay.
I wanna know about-
That's a shot of me right out of high school.
I want to know more about this hair, Dan. This is
That's
cool.
And that hair is returning.
Oh, is that the mustache?
The mustache.
That is, yeah. let's
This
see.
one's easy. What network has WTOL 11 been affiliated with for most of its history?
Toledo.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one? What do the call
Wait,
letters?
what is this? This is
What,
not the
what do the
question.
call letters WTOL stand for?
I read a different question than what was on the board. Yeah, go ahead, Kaylee.
Okay, what's this one, Dan? What do the call letters WTOL stand for?
Toledo, I assume.
Yeah, you got that one right.
Good
okay.
job.
Sorry,
That's a
I
shot
read
of me in
question that we
college.
didn't have on
Oh,
the
wait,
I-
nothing. What?
What?
Not going to comment on the beer and the.
It says, how much does Dan know about WTOL 11?
Dan knows not. What?
It doesn't stand for anything?
Other than being
It
Toledo.
doesn't. It stands for Toledo.
It's being assigned by the FCC.
What
so I guess-
station are you at, Dan? They'd ask me. I go, well, I'm Toledo, as in
TOL.
WTOL, yeah.
Oh, I guess it's okay.
It's TOL. You guys know.
No
Okay, do
comment
we
on the
have any- do we
photograph
have
of me
any-
with the mustache and the long hair.
the handlebar? That was good.
I liked it. It was cool.
Do we have any more questions back there?
Okay, what's this one?
How much let's see, which anchor team worked together for nearly 20 years?
Ooh.
It's not B.
Jerry and Chris.
Yeah, that's correct.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
Ding, ding.
Chris Peterson's first night, and Jeff Heights never went out with the gang for beers after work. Never went out. Well, he really wanted to start off on the right foot with Chris. Because Chris is all sweet and bubbly,
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
wonderful person.
Yes.
And so Jeff agreed to go out for drinks after work. So we went to this place, and we're all sitting there, and I think Shields, the four of us were sitting there at a table, and somebody bought us around a Jägermeister.
Oh,
So they're going like, we can't drink this. So I said, follow my lead.
Oh, damn.
Follow my lead. All raise your glasses. You look at the guy that bought the drinks and said, hey, thanks very much. Thanks very much. And kind of put your lips up to it, then quietly under the table and dump it in the floor.
The guy that bought you the beers is probably watching right now.
It was Jägermeister. I can't do Jägermeister.
you can't do the licorice,
It's the
yeah?
thought that counts.
Do we have
Okay,
a couple
two
more
questions
Keep 'em
left.
coming.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay. What anchor succeeded Jerry Anderson after his retirement?
Kinsey.
Yep.
There you
Andrew Kinsey was
Not-
with us for a few years.
not-
That
Ron
picture was
Burgundy?
taken at Tiger Spring Training.
In Lakeland.
I like that.
In my hometown.
What has been one of your favorite sports to cover? Do you have like baseball, football? Do you have a favorite?
Well, we know he doesn't like soccer.
When the Buckeyes won the national championship in January '03,
Okay.
beating Miami in overtime in Tempe, that was a wonderful
a good
time.
one. Yeah.
But I will tell you that fast forward to my post-sports career, my favorite assignment was that week I spent with the United States Navy.
Yeah.
Right.
I got to fly 100 miles out and land on an aircraft carrier,
Yep.
spent a day on an aircraft carrier. I got to go on a nuclear submarine. I got to do aviation swim survival training. I got to go in rescue helicopters with people that do the water rescues. It was just an incredible 5 days, and I got to wear a Navy uniform for 5
Yeah.
days. It was just the best assignment of my career.
Yeah, you've done a lot. That is for sure. I think we've got time for one more question.
more
Keep them coming.
I think we got one more.
Maybe?
Here it is. All right.
All right, put these items in order. Dan's favorite things: streaming launches, digital transition, first color broadcast,
Okay,
Dan joins WTOL.
first color broadcast. That was in the 60s. I came in 1980.
Yeah.
High def was probably
2008, right?
let's just say 2000, then the
2000.
digital transition
Yeah. And then
came
streaming.
afterward, and then streaming last.
That's
yeah.
what I would guess
Okay.
too. Are we right?
First color broadcast. Dan joins TOL.
Oh, digital before
then
high def.
2009, okay.
Okay, and then streaming. Okay.
All right.
I still say that
was pretty good,
I
Dan.
still say you got that
Did
right.
streaming launch? It did.
Oh, Dan.
I hear it's a nice
We're
place
on
to visit.
WTOL
Never
11
been
Plus right now. Hopefully you've downloaded and watched us there. Dan, I wish we had more time with you. It's been a pleasure. I know I've got to share the desk with you.
46
over the
years
too.
here, and I only get 5 minutes.
You get 5 minutes.
No, you get a whole week, Dan.
You're getting a whole week. Yeah.
You get a
got,
whole
and
week.
you got 10 minutes.
And we're going to be back here at 4 o'clock, 3 of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
More fun.
But more good day right after this. Stay with us.